Okay, hello. I was almost having a difficulty technically, but I figured it out. I figured out how to start streaming, and I did it. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Or, hello there. I'm Sconchulous, and welcome to the stream. I was frazzled by my technical difficulty. I forgot what to say. But hello, everybody. I suppose we should start with our karaoke intro, which I've been thinking about stopping doing because I'm not that good at singing, and I feel like most of them go badly, and my range of what I can actually sing with my vocal range is somewhat limited. And I feel like I only get worse at singing rather than getting better. I feel like my best karaoke intros are behind me. So I picked an easy song to sing. I'm going back to 5:05, if it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive. In my imagination, you're waiting, lying on your side, with your hands between your thighs. What's up, guys? We've connected. We're live. Stop and wait a sec. When you look at me like that, my darling, what did you expect? I'll probably still adore you with your hands around my neck, or I did last time I checked. Not shy of a spark, the knife twists at the thought that I would fall short of the mark. Fighting for the bite, though it's no harsher than the bark. The middle of adventure, such a perfect place to start. I'm going back to 5:05, if it's a 7-hour flight or a 45-minute drive. My imagination, you're waiting, lying on your side, with your hands between your thighs. Alright, enough intro. I kind of want to stop doing the karaoke intro, but it's a great tradition, and there's at least one chatter who likes it, who says it's their favorite part, so I don't necessarily want to stop the karaoke intro. But I need to practice more than just on the day of when I need to practice singing, I think. I need to practice more. Anyway, today we're playing the Kage deck, the Burning Kage deck, with the Burning Fury of the Satsui. Kage is really strong this season. I have taken some inspiration from the rank 1 deck that showed up on replays today, but I'm playing it a little differently. They don't play Hado of Annihilation anymore, and that card is too fun and cool not to play. I was already playing Dual Dragon Hado. This card is super cool. Amazing to combo with Leon. And Story of My Life is a card that reads really, really bad, but is actually really good, because it draws you 4 cards, usually. It draws you, between 1 and 4 cards. And that's really good, because you want to get to 0 cards in deck so that you can activate your 3 copies of You Will Be Mine, which you want to save as many of as possible for the end of the game. You want to try to save all 3 for the end of the game if you can, which I've gotten really good at doing. Being able to activate all 3 at the end of the game at 0 cards in deck is, guaranteed to win you the game. Otherwise, the goal is just to hit burn 9 so that you can activate Hado of Annihilation. We play 1 EM Shockwave to make sure we can get there. I was playing 3 before, but I was just looking for opportunities to use them. Just the 1 is enough, as long as we always hit our burn stuff outside of that. You only need the 1 copy to get you to 9, because you're always going to hit a couple burn outside of that. But the big new change to the deck is now there is Leon. Leon is a new engine for burn, and he's really, really good. The way he works is that he removes 1 unit, only 1, which seems bad at first, because everybody else removes 2 or 3. Even Hawker removes 2. We don't play Hawker because it's bad. It's not very good, in my opinion. Because you would never want to summon Hawker off of Leon. The important thing is Leon's second effect, which also summons another burn unit. Either himself, BB Hood, or Lady, every time, will always get you more burn, so that you're always getting more than just 1 burn, and you're getting a ton of board presence, a lot of pressure for 4. Even just his first effect would be, making him worth it at 4. But getting his second effect is broken. It makes him better than Dimitri, which is why we only need the 1 Dimitri. Dimitri's mostly at 1 because we want to get through our deck faster, and having to play all 3 Dimitri was slowing the deck down a lot. And playing 1 Dimitri gives us room to play Leon and Ryu is extremely aesthetic alongside Kage. It's extremely cool to play Kage and Ryu in the same deck, because they're both 6 attack killers that end the game in different ways, while doing a bunch of damage. Kage throws, like, much more destructive piercing Hadokens all over the place, while Ryu just throws them in front of him. They're both really cool. Kage's a lot more threatening and a lot stronger, but is more specific, while Ryu is, like, faster. He's got the rush and the agility, so the agility kind of comes in clutch. Mostly just try to use him as a removal spell like always. Try to use him the way that you've always used Ryu. Because we can get up to, like, Memory 9 for Ryu. Let me think. What else is important to talk about? Lady is the starter card. Lady is your most common starter. But now Leon is also a very common starter. But Lady, if you can just draw Lady and play her down, that's how you get started playing the deck. Just get a single attack cycle with Lady and you're already very happy, even if it did no damage. Just using Lady to get cards starting to be removed is very important. BB Hood is also very good at doing that, especially if you can draw Armed Intervention to get a second copy of BB Hood, so that you can actually get up to at least 6 burn, so you can use Dimitri. Dimitri is mostly good if he can get to at least 6 attack, so you just need to remove 3 things to make him able to get his Decimate. As long as he gets 1 Decimate, you can usually get more burn, just like with Leon. So that should be your goal. Obviously, the strongest card in the deck, other than Kage, is Donovan, so that's why it's so important to get to burn 9, so that you can do board clears and counter any unit in the game with his nullify damage effect. And also, if you have Memory 4 with Donovan, you can go for 14 unreactable damage with a flying +3 attack Donovan. And if you get down to 0 cards for Kage, Kage, without even using his pierce damage effect, can go for 18. I think 18. Maybe 19. I believe it's 19. He goes for 19 unreactable, or not like fully unreactable. There's answers, but you can't block him. He's flying. You can't do damage to him. So it does 19 damage under Wrath Awoken at 0 cards in deck. It's extremely broken. That's why Armed Intervention is one of the best cards that we can possibly play in the deck, because it gives us more chances to go for our Donovan plays, our 14 MP, our 14 damage Donovans, our 19 damage Kages. We get more copies of those with Armed Intervention. And Armed Intervention also lets us stay flexible and always have copies of Lady. So Lady is less likely to get removed at the start of the game. Putting Leon back after he uses his effect is just amazing. And it also does 4 damage for Leon. I've talked about every card in the deck longer than I probably need to. Some of them are self-evident. Some of those combos kind of just make sense on their own. Oh, the last thing is, you always need a 2-card combo with him. So the best, like, starting hands are Leon with something else. So Leon with Enrico Marini, or Leon with BB Hood, or Leon with Lady. Even Leon with Jewel Dragon Hado is an amazing opener, and we drew an amazing opener. A good example. Alright, there's my opening ramble. I meant to play Enrico. Hopefully we still get away with it. Oh, I'm scared. I'm scared for my safety. Bum 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 bum. This song gets me jazzed up. We messed up. Oh, they just have that. I'm not too scared of that, if I'm being honest. This track is so good, you guys. I love the specific synths. I've been into chiptunes lately, along with just getting back into the music that I loved from back in the day, which I guess includes chiptunes. Okay, we need to cycle. We have 3 copies of this. We can afford to do it. We really messed up by playing Enrico not first and not getting Leon to pop off to start with. Are we up against Dark Axel? No, he would never play that card. What? That was such a BS split. Eight to bottom. I mean, it was still probably going to hit with the attacking effect, but whatever. That was total BS. We lost. We totally lost. We fumbled the start of the match by not playing Enrico first to trigger Leon. I do that all the time where I have 2 cards and I'll play the wrong of the 2 cards. But it usually doesn't happen on stream. He doesn't even have his first effect. Okay, we drew that. I mean, I might as well surrender. We're so far behind. Failing that Leon at the start was game losing. Like a log in the wind. I literally always thought she was saying log in the wind. But obviously she's saying lol in the wind. Like, lol. She's laughing in the wind. I need my inhaler. My asthma is getting triggered right now by this loss. Oh, well, that was embarrassing. Embarrassing way to start. I lost badly. I lost because of a skill issue, of all things. That's embarrassing. I'm going back to 505. Rank 505, that is. We're gonna try to reach top 505, you guys. That would be not too difficult. I didn't even say the reason that we didn't stream last week was because I needed to protect my rank. My rank was really high and I didn't want to risk it by playing last week when I was such a high rank. I got like my highest rank of all time. I got rank 12. I got 2100 and rank 12. I'm so excited. I don't think I'm going to do nearly that good this season, but I guess we'll see. It's an extremely good hand. We at least drew Story of My Life. If they're playing the same deck, we want to get BB Hood in there first. Alright, it's time to lock in. We had one embarrassing loss, and there shall only be one embarrassing loss. That would be crazy if we only lost one time. I don't think I necessarily mean only one. Only one that's embarrassing, maybe. Oh, did they mean to do that? I guess they must have, because this wasn't getting out of there. They maybe thought it would kill in top lane Enrico. Okay, now we're at burn 9. This was not too hard. I think we're gonna win. We achieved our first step of the plan. And I'm locked in now. It took one match of not being locked in for me to decide to lock in. So even if there are struggles, I will be locked in. I kind of want a Story of My Life. I was hoping I would draw another unit. Okay, I'll totally pull the deck list back up. Yeah, totally. It's kind of inspired by the rank 1 deck that showed up on... Like, I've been playing this deck all week. This has been the deck I played since day 1. But I've kept changing it, and the rank 1 deck has inspired me to make some more specific changes. We'll pull up that list as well, but I don't love that list. It's a little weird to me. There's one thing in the list I don't like. That could be very strong, but I just don't like it. Hawker. We can beat Hawker. I'm not scared of no Hawkers. Even if they find the Tua, I'm not scared. We're gonna hawk it to them. Going to be late. Jimmy Blevins, you will never be forgiven for this affront. I'm just kidding. Thank you for announcing your eventual arrival. Now I just go like this. We do pretty good, but we have to wait 30 seconds to use it. We could always just use it offensively. Oh, dang. Okay, we have 3 of these. We can use 1 of them. I wonder how many our opponent plays. I wonder if they play all 3. If they play all 3, this is going to be bad. They play at least 2. I really hope we have 10 seconds. Okay, we have time. Oh, it's not AWOKEN, it's the other one. We're gonna lose 2 in a row. This is bowl. This is bupkiss. Ah. Ow, my pain. Ow, my incredible pain. What did we lose to? What part did we lose at? I guess at the end when they got there faster. Ow, my pain. This used to happen every time. We would always lose 2 at the start and then do really well after that. So that's what I'm gonna... That's my excuse. It's just like an old classic stream before I was trying to be top meta like I was last season. Last season I had no struggles at all. Like last season was like... I only showed up in 1 last season. It was amazing. I don't know how that happened, but it's a little bit of a return to a classic, you know, losing mentality. Not mentality. I have no losing mentality. I have a very good mental at times. When I'm on stream, my mental is pretty good. Except for when it's not. Let's see. Oh, this is a good hand, mostly. Against Ouroboros. If I lose 3 times in a row, I'll be super, super embarrassed and will want to switch decks, which is not the plan. Oh, I was supposed to show the deck list again. We lost because they had multiple Dimitri. Alright, Big Scanty. This is a strange name for me. What's happening? We're getting bodied. We lost so far, sadly. It's like a classic retro vibe where I lose a bunch. Where I shit the bed. We're just reminiscing about how I used to lose more often, and then today it's a throwback to those losing days. We'll see. This deck is incredibly strong, so we should be able to do fine. The red nerf is real. To that one red deck, yeah. I should have put her back in hand. I should have returned her with this. I just saw the number 4 and glazed over. There's a lot of cards removed. You think you can stand? Yeah, I can. I practiced a lot. I've standed for hours at a time. You think you can stand? Yes, Wesker. It's not that hard. It's one of the easier human activities. I don't think being against a god makes standing that much harder, Wesker. Such a silly man. Leon, I do like myself a Leon. I like that there's a lot of Leons on this deck. But I don't necessarily drill over him. He's kind of too dumb. Like, he is very cute. I do love blondes. Blondes are, like, easily the peak of, like, men. The peak of cartoon men, specifically. Blonde cartoon men, like, do things to me, for sure, for sure. Goodbye, Leon. Oh, Kage got sent to. Darn it. Oh well, it is what it is. It's worth it. It's worth it is what it is. Because he's banished, we can just get him back with You'll Be Mine. We're saving all 3 of them for endgame. That's how we win this matchup. Who's standing longer? I guess you make a very well articulated point that I had not considered. I'm unstoppable in this situation, though, I feel like. Me oiled up, that's a dangerous beast. Wesker gains no abilities from being oiled up. In fact, I think he's at a disadvantage from being oiled up. I am fully mentally prepared to defeat Wesker in whatever form of battle there is to be had involving oil. It gives me, like, my super form is the oily form. Just as I'm showing right now, the oil is rubbing off all over him. He's getting all oilified. Perfection. Oh, that's kind of bad. Oh, it didn't kill the one I didn't want it to. That's really good. Let's go. He's an enhanced physical specimen. We might lose again. Oh my god, that would be bad. It's gonna suck if we lose again. I think we do lose again. I think story of my life hitting Kage was game losing. Alright, you know what? We're ahead. We're gonna wait. Waiting strat activated! Cringe waiting strat activated. It's the only way to win in this situation. It's literally the only way I'm gonna win. Okay, here we go. Phase 2 of cringe waiting strat. I don't want a free win. I want to, like, come out here and, like, demonstrate mastery of my deck and, like, win from earning my victories. Like a gamer does. It's a pretty difficult season so far, and it's early season. People get down on themselves early season. Early season is always more demoralizing. Like, you wouldn't think it is, but when you lose early season, it always feels worse. Because you don't know what you're doing yet. Early season is a lot harder, always. Mentally, it's mentally harder at early season. It's working. No choice, really. I don't think we're gonna win, though. This would have to pull Kage. That's the only hope I can see for winning. Is if we pull Kage. Anything else is not gonna do it. Don't they have Fox like Ninetales Fox? Oh, that card. Oh my gosh, that would be really bad right now. Objection, rejection. No, they don't have it. Still have a small chance. I can only summon 4 or less, never mind. Lady was really good there. We have a really small chance. There it is. It's not any worse than Gil was. Oh my gosh, I think we did it. And if not, we got it with Leon. It's not enough damage. It's not any damage. Oh my god. Why do people say Uro is bad? Whenever people say Uro is bad, I'm like bothered. I'm like, Uro is extremely a solid deck. It's so stressful to fight. Hope the streams have... Miss you, big dog. Thanks, Gikosha. Hope the streams have been well. Last month was like my best month ever of streams. Like where I showed up and I did the best I have ever done on stream. And I ended up getting top 12. Ended up getting rank 12 thanks to doing so well on stream. That was a crazy comeback. Yeah, that was... Oh, I keep forgetting to show the deck. I'll remember after this match. Where is the other games stream? I'll look into getting a like capture card for my Switch 2, and then maybe we could do... I would like to do like some other card games, you know, like deck builders, like maybe Bellatro, Monster Train, Dicey Dungeon is the best one. Huh? That was you! Oh my gosh, GG Virgil Virus. GG, that was a great match. You really made me earn it. That was very well played. Alright, we got him. That puts their lights out. Unless I have shield. Okay. Oh, they have that though. That's pretty good. That gets them on 1 unit. This is the MP boost one. This is Saipu, not Peipu. The 4 MP. Okay. What's my... Only at 7. 9. Let's deactivate their MP boost. They had so much MP boost. I don't want to see that. Binding of Isaac stream. That would be really fun too. That would be a good idea. That one would be a good idea. But I'm only good at like the Lost. That's the only character I play as. I guess that would be exciting to... That would be a fun one to watch. I haven't played in a while. I'm not as good lately. When I hop back in, I struggle. It's such a hard game. But yes, I would love to stream Binding of Isaac. Oh my gosh. I should definitely... I'll look into getting a capture card after. I had gotten one before, but I lost it. So... Because they're small. That would be a lot of fun, though, yeah. Something light like Binding of Isaac or Dicey Dungeon that's just, like, low investment, doesn't take, like, more than 1 stream to play. Alright, I'll use this if they respond. If not, it's probably dead. You play fighting games too, don't you? I played Guilty Gear Strive for a little while, and I did okay at that, but otherwise, no. I'm really bad at them. I'm very bad at fighting games. Or I'm bad at Street Fighter 6. That's the one that I'm really bad at. That would be like, yeah, I'd play that if I was, you know, like, capable gamer. But, don't mention the quarter circles! I can do them in games that are... I can do them... I just can't do them really fast. Like, I'm pretty sure you're supposed to, like, buffer, like, the second quarter circle. It's the double quarter circles that makes me cry. It's the double quarter circles that are cringe to me. Like, in frickin'... I've been good at one fighting game. I was good at... Melty Blood type Lumina. I was able to do, like, sick combos and setups with Michael Roa. He had, like, a quarter circle in there or two. Probably even a double quarter circle to end the combo, but it was an anime fighter, so they made the inputs easy. I was beating people up in that game. I love Street Fighter 6. I need to give it another try. I was like planning to... I was supposed to do it before the stream so I could talk about my continued failures, but I didn't want to. I was busy grinding. Oh, I could have killed them. I'm kind of like laughing right now. Do you have a way to stop it? No. I may be bad at fighting games, but I do know how to make a mean latte at Starbucks. I'm good at my job. I'm good at streaming. I'm good at TEPPEN. I'm not that good at streaming. I have skills that are not related to being Street Fighter 6. But I still have that, like, inner fire, you know, where it's like, I want to compete. I want to be a fighting game player. It's so cool. Fighting games are so cool. I watch a ton of fighting game content, even though I don't really play them. Shodek, wah! I forgot! This hand is a little too specific. A little too requiring things to go right. But it's Lord Raptor DD. That makes it a little easier, a little slower. I dropped a moment late. Oh, okay. I think they're playing all different units. Oops. I messed up my Leon by playing slow. That happens to me sometimes, where my brain is too small. My brain is too smooth at times. What? Oh, wait, we're only at very low burn. This is really bad. Did you play on controller or stick? I do have a fight stick that I got for Melty Blood type Lumina, which is why I was good at that type Lumina. It's not why I was good. But I wish I could go back to that game. Oh wait, I have a fight stick with a normal stick on it, not buttonless. I do not play a leverless. Imagine being somebody who can't do quarter circles and being like, yeah, I play leverless. Maybe leverless would be easier because then I could do the. It seems like it would make the quarter circles faster. Because I could like do the moves on their own, but I couldn't like combo from Hashogeki into super, and it made me mad. There's Leon. That's good. I hope I draw something good off the top. Nope, not really. Not at the moment. Not for now. Okay, not too bad. We've got Ryu doing some damage now. I think that turned the game around. What's our burn at? Burn is only at 8. We need EM Shockwave. I don't necessarily think there's anybody left in deck. I should have put it back. I don't know why I didn't. Okay, we'll go like this. It's really bad. Wait, actually, it could be worse. Oh. Darn it. We drew EM Shockwave, we're fine. And Double Impact keeps scoring for a while. That's specifically the guy I want to kill, so I'm going to use it now. Ouroboros might be able to stand against a Wrath Awoken burn deck, and Tribe Morrigan Shadowblade is so strong. But I think it could probably beat that deck if it's able to like trade fast enough. If you're able to keep them, yeah, it definitely depends on how both players draw starting. Okay, we're finally in there. Hadouken. Wesker with his wiggly waggly tentacles. He's playing down some pretty bad plays right now. I didn't even realize he was playing Jetadoma in the deck. It seems like he's almost out of cards too. It looks like I have to play Kage then bounce him. Shit! I forgot! It's okay, we can just go like this and something good will happen. Oh, damn. It's okay, we can get him on the next one. Okay, thank God we're out of that. Hopefully this pulls something good. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually bad at TEPPEN. You kicked my butt really hard the last time we played. Alright, we're in there. We are in there. That was really difficult. What? Oh, I forgot that it gives him -1 damage taken. Oh man, thankfully they were out of MP. So, what a roller coaster of emotions. Perhaps you were playing Halt. I think I also played a good deck too, though. I'd have to watch the VOD back, but I think you beat me playing, like, something other than Halt. That we did a best of 3. Did I play Halt all 3 times? I don't think so. You're not bad. There's just a lot of people who are really, really, really good. And there are a lot of people who are way better than me. Like, people in chat are often like, wow, I'm not as good as you. And I'm like, but I just play a lot. Like, that's all it really is. Every season, you went double green. That's what I thought. I just got bodied. And I tried not to, and you're making it like... like you're not terrible at the game. Like, my God. There have been chatters who have been worse than others at TEPPEN, and at times I have struggled to wonder what to... There has been one specific chatter who was always complaining about how bad they were doing, and I could never think of what to tell them to, like, encourage them. Like, all of my advice, like, just made them feel worse, it seemed like. But thankfully like, mindset is so important. Like, I'm obsessed with the game I play all the time. That's why I'm, quote-unquote, kinda good. Like I was gonna say, I think I interrupted myself. I changed topics. But every season is like a little bit of a reset mentally of how good I'm doing. Like right now I'm not doing amazing because it's a new season. I haven't learned all the ins and outs yet. Okay, we're at 9. I was like, he doesn't have his effect, but it must have just worn off. Just edit the deck, just change like 1 or 2 cards from the deck. That's all it takes to be creative in TEPPEN. Like, I technically create all my decks, but they're heavily inspired by other people's decks as well. Like, my decks have varying levels of originality, for sure. This one, I played from day one, so I think it's fairly original, but then it turned out that other players came up with the same, similar concepts of how to play it. So it's maybe not the most original. That was good. No, I'll hold it. Oh, for what?
See you around.
They got me. Do I just go for it? Kage time! Kage win time! Big victory Kage attack! Yes! Oh, I was nervous. Yay, it worked! We're winning now. We're mostly winning now that we lost 2 times at the start. Was it just 2? Yes, the classic throwback 2 losses, and now we're doing good. Okay, now I'll remember to pull the deck up. This is how I play the deck. It's very similar to... It's similar to this deck. Or it takes some cues from this deck. Mostly the 1 Dimitri. I would already cut it down to 2, but 1 is just clean. 1 is clean. You only need to hit him once to really be making those wins. And forcing yourself to like go for more is difficult. Story of my life, cool as heck. This is the replay deck. This is not how I play it. I only play 1 EM Shockwave. It's hard to use at times. And I don't play Overwhelming Terror, because it just seems hard to... It just seems like it would be even more hard to activate than Armed Intervention, which is already kind of hard to activate. And I understand that there's the combo with Donovan or Kage, but that seems kind of win more. Like, I'd rather put them back in my hand with Armed Intervention than go for the cheese extra damage with whatever that card is. So I play Hado with Annihilation instead to clear units, which is like almost the same NP. It's 2 MP instead of 1. It's barely any worse, and it does more damage too, with no downside. Just a good card. And I play Fate-Defying Ryu. He's shown off himself to be amazing plenty of times already. He's not the easiest thing to use. You gotta save him for a long time, but he's just so sick. Especially alongside Kage. 2 sides of the same man. Is Kage Ryu? I'm pretty sure Kage is like part Ryu, right? He's like birthed from Ryu's mind vagina or something. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. What is Kage? Is Kage Ryu? I'm gonna Google that right now. The AI is telling me something, but I don't know if I believe it. Ryu is annoying. Ryu is a cute man. I enjoy Ryu. I appreciate his candor. See, Ryu's a guy who at first you think he's boring, then you look at him more and you're like, he's so dedicated and motivated, and he's so single-minded, he's so cool. He embodies an ideal so well, and he's so cute about it. Maybe it's just that there's a lot of cute Ryu arts. Can't decide who to kill. Let's just go double aggro, I guess. I prefer Ken. Ken is kind of like stupid. Ken is too stupid. Even though he's blonde, I don't like him as much. I don't like his Americanness. He's too American for me, even though I've only ever dated Americans because I'm an American. He's too American for me. Alright. Bottom split? Yes! Surrender on that! Alright, that was a really good play for sure. But I don't know if it was a surrender-making play, but it was crazy broken. That's for sure. Yay, we're doing good today. We are still doing good. We do still got it. I get so down on myself when I lose. I was like getting so defeatist earlier. I was like, maybe I'm not even good at TEPPEN. I don't know if I said that, but it's how I felt. America, yeah. Flark, yeah. Coming to save the motherflarking day, yeah. I haven't seen that movie since like it came out. America World Police. I wonder if it's aged as poorly as I imagine. Seems like a movie that has aged very badly. But it had good puppets in it. Had pretty cool puppets. Had a character named Gary, which is weird because that's secretly my name. My non-internet name. And there's a part that my friend would always quote where he's like, Gary, you see, Gary's a man who knows how to suck a cock. And I'm like, damn it. You can't just tell people these things about me. He's like, no, 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 no. It's a movie quote. Whoa. The double feline? Wow, that's pretty cool. That's a cool way to do that. Nice. I've mentioned it exactly one time on a different stream. It's not like a hidden knowledge. It's not like forbidden knowledge or anything. It was my grandpa's name, which is why it's an old man name. I'm very aware that it's the name of an old person, but it's my grandpa's name. I'm not that old to be named Gary, but I am named Gary. Maybe. Unless I'm lying to you right now.
This is my chance.
What is this? Would we have done better if we had that one card that guy played? I don't think so. Sus? What's sus? Everybody's leaving because I'm being sus, apparently. Wow, we got killed for exact there. It's sus that I'm lying. I would never be a compulsive liar on the internet just for the sake of the fact that it's easy. It's easy to lie on the internet, but it's also easy to not lie on the internet, which is what I'm doing. We lost to a weird deck. No, it's not. Not sus. Shush. I will delete this part of the stream because I don't want people to know my secret name. It's embarrassing now. People literally left because I said what my name was. They were like, that's cringe. We'll have to start just winning and win them back. That's all it takes. More victory points will make it a good stream. I could never have a bad stream anyway. I've never had a bad stream in my opinion. Well, I don't know. Maybe some of them have been worse than others, but inherently I have fun, so it's always a good stream. Alright, we're at 9 now. We've all known you're sus. I'll take it as a compliment, even though it's not a compliment. I'll just be proudly sus, even though it's not a proud thing to be. It's not a statement of you give me no complimentary impression of being called sus. Now we get another 2-loss streak, it looks like. We got our 5-win streak, bookended by double losses. I guess we'll see. We could still come back if we get down to 0. We need something on board to use this. If I wasn't good, I would just be weird. I would just be sus, and that's nothing to live off of. You can't live off of just being sus. I don't know if it even helps. I don't think it helps very much. Okay, we have all 3 of those. That means we have to start using them. My friend just sent me something. I don't know what it is. Sorry for the Discord sound, guys. I should have muted my laptop. Now I'm getting kind of zoned out with the thought of having received a text message. Such excitement, that is. What a joyous day this is, where a friend has made contact. Okay, that's a good job. We drew Leon. We could do the Kage shuffle where we go Kage and then this at 2 cards. That works to get Kage down to 0. I'll send you something. That would be cool. That could be cool. Okay, it worked. Oh, a car! That was actually pretty sick. Alright, cool. We came back like a beast. We came back like a phoenix. That was very, very close. Kage has been carrying us this time. You're making me think of this one weird meme I saw that people edit to be related to their fandom. So I saw it with like Link and Ganondorf, where Link made a tweet where he was like, does anybody want to play cars with me? And then it has a bunch of different car emojis. And then Ganondorf responds to the tweet with a bunch of explosion emojis blowing up the cars. And Link is like, my toys! But it could be for your fandom instead, so insert your fandom of choice. Zam. Alright, we'll be fine. That was a big win. That felt really good. Discord? Go away, Discord. Now I'm like, the thing he sent me must have been important. Not as important as kicking butt, but it could have been important. If I'm getting 2 notifications about it, what the heck? I like Star Wars, that's my fandom. Star Wars is a good fandom. I need to get back in. I need to still watch Mando. Because my friend was told me that Mando was good, and then he doesn't like any of the other ones, so I should just watch Mandalorian. obviously, being a Zoomer, I love the prequels, or I love Episode 3. Anakin is so cool in those. He's so hot. Big shocker. Everybody thinks he's hot in those. I think. If you don't, then I disagree with you. I think a lot of Star Wars is good. I think that Rise of Skywalker is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. I saw it like months and months after, or like years and years after it came out. Anakin hot, what? Do people... In like the third movie specifically. Only in the third movie. He looks stupid in the second movie with his dumb haircut, but in the third movie he looks really hot. Padme is also cute. I love, Natalie Swanson, Natalie Portman. Natalie Porkman. If she were to ever play a pig, people would have already made that joke, but I don't think she ever has. So it was a unique first-time joke. Rise of Skywalker is a hilariously bad movie. Like, I was on the edge of my... Like, I was barely holding on to my seat. I was barely, like, following... Like, it just strings you along at such a rapid pace in the hope that you won't follow along with what's happening. It's so funny. Like, there were... The main thing that got my friend and me when we were watching was the part... This is not spoilers, because it's stupid. But there's like an extended, like, stupid stuff happening on this desert planet. Rise of Raywalker is definitely a low point. The best part of that movie was when they kissed, which was not a good part of that movie. But there's all this stupid stuff happening on the planet. Like there's this amazingly stupid moment where they're both, like, doing a force-off, or no. So there's this one moment where Solo, what's his name? The son of Obi-Wan. What's that dumb guy's name? Kylo Ren. There's this part where Kylo Ren is just staring down Rey as she's, like, flying a fighter towards her, and he's just staring at her, like waiting for something to happen. And instead of, like, using the Force to communicate, he can, like, tell that she's not using the Force to communicate with her, with him. Like, they can, like, read each other's minds or whatever. And he's just standing there, like, staring at her with, like, no plan of, like, how to combat her or anything. Let's go like this. It's the only thing I can think of. And he gets fucking bodied. She, like, jumps out of the walker, and he gets bodied. Even though he should have been prepared if he wasn't an idiot. Yes. But the part that, like, really got us was the very next, like, thing that they try to do is, like, they're trying to leave. I'm not sure I remembered that part very well. The part where they're flying towards her, but it's a really funny part. But the next part, they're trying to lift off of the planet. They're trying to, like, take Chewbacca. Chewbacca's, like, trying to leave the planet, and they're having, like, a force back and forth thing where they're trying to, like, I guess, Kylo Ren is trying to push the thing. It looks so silly. He's, like, trying to use the Force to push it away from the planet, while Rey is trying to use the Force to bring it back down. And then they're, like, having this tug of war, this really weird-looking tug of war, and she accidentally uses Force lightning to blow it up with Chewbacca on board, killing Chewbacca instantly. Chewbacca is dead for the rest of the series forever. And then my friend and I, like, pause the movie and, like, we go outside to, like, just live in that moment where that is how the story goes, that Chewbacca remains dead. Because in the very next scene, they're like, oh, Chewbacca wasn't on there. Thank God he got off. And it just gives the impression that they had, like, a test version of the movie where Chewbacca did die in that scene. And they decided that was too insane. Like, everybody said, please, oh my God, what are you doing? Don't kill Chewbacca. And they were like, oh, That's a horrible idea. And they had to edit out the part, they had to write around the part where Chewbacca dies. They had to write it out so that he doesn't actually die. Wow, we got owned. This is the worst matchup. I should have said it up top, but I was busy talking about the one bad Star Wars movie. Or one of, like, 3. The other bad one is Attack of the Clones. And arguably, maybe Episode 6 is bad. Or, I mean, Episode 1. Episode 6 is fine. People say it's bad, I don't know why, though. Destroy him? I did get destroyed. That's a really, really hard matchup. We've done mostly okay. Actually, we have like a 60% out of 10. Destroy the Wookiee. Yes, that part was godlike. I was so happy. I was like, finally some narrative balls. Finally, they're doing something. But like, there's literally like 7, not 7. There's literally 4 or 5 fake out deaths in Rise of Skywalker. Even these minor characters that you don't care about. Like, there's this little, like, Mumpkin, Lufkin, Doofcarb. There's, like, there's a Glup Shitto. Episode 2 Anakin is pretty obnoxious. But that's the part where he, like, kills them. And he kills the women and the children, too. I love the part where he kills the women and the children, too. I guess I mostly like those movies somewhat ironically. The prequels. Except Episode 3 unironically just goes, like, really hard. Everybody knows Episode 3 goes really hard. Even though it is a bunch of just, like, scenes where it's like, let's go fight General Grievous. I don't know why. It doesn't need to be important. Auto of Annihilation. We're at Burn 0. That's not very good. Leon into Leon. Double Leons. Activating Leon. Okay, wait. They're not playing Burn. Anakin is a weird child, yes. Oh, I love the part where he's like, do it. And he kills Count Dookie. Count Dookie is pretty cool. The prequels mostly make me think of Lego Star Wars at the time, which was so fun at the time, so classic. Such good memories. Playing with my friends. One of my friends got a Wii just for Lego Star Wars. Like, I think his parents got it because they thought he would, like, play, like, more than Lego Star Wars on it, but he only played Lego Star Wars on it. I was like, you know what you like, bro. You're based. Lego Star Wars is based. Oh, I don't think the new ones are very good. I haven't played, or I did play the Force Awakens one, and they made it into, like, a cover shooter. It was ridiculous. I do have 2 memory, right? I have memory 2, right? I didn't look. I have memory 2. Okay. It's been a minute. I caught you, my love. You're gonna have to do better to catch me. Because I'm running away from you. You creepy motherfucker. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry. There's a couple of chatters who, like, regularly flirt with me. And I never know what to say. I never, ever know what to say. It's always... Although I don't know if you were doing that. It just made me think of the people who do. I've never reacted like that, so I'm sorry that I did that just now. I was just riffing on what you said. I didn't mean any of it. What's up, Lex? I think you left a comment where you said you felt called out, and I didn't know what part you were referring to, so I didn't know how to respond. But I do call... Flirt back, be sus. I'm not that parasocial. Like, I appreciate you guys coming out. That's the most parasocial I can be. Like, I love my community is the most parasocial I can be. Oh, wow, we just won, basically. Oh, we're supposed to switch decks. I couldn't think of what to play for the second deck, so we're going to play the red purple dog, because what is looking for a dog deck? I'm pretty sure they need a deck for the dog. Oh, Scott, I caught you live. That makes it, talk about the oiled men. We had too long of a rant about that previously. Like you're just driving home how bad it gets out here. Ooh, they're playing the rank 1 version of the deck. They're playing that list that one person showed off with Overwhelming Terror. I don't play that card, and I guess maybe I should. What's our removed at? Only at 3. I should have used it on them. I did this backwards. I've moved on to Morgan. Morgan is a woman. I could never play a woman. What's that at? Only at 2. We're fuck screwed. Both screwed. Wait, this could help. But we have to wait 10 seconds. Getting hit by this crazy purple mix deck. That deck is nuts. I'm getting beat by that deck too, assuming that you mean the purple 4s deck. Dang, I was really confident at the start, but the Overwhelming Terrors were kind of nuts. They were kind of super good with the Overwhelming Terrors. Oh, that's BM. That's major BM. Maybe not. Maybe they were just using it to use it. Let me see, who is my most played character? Obviously it's X with 4,000, almost 5,000. My least played, it's not Morgan. I play a lot of Morgan. I play a decent amount of Morgan. And Ada I also play a decent amount of. Oh, they are my least played though. Oh, Jill is my least played. Oh, I play her more than Dante. Dante doesn't have enough identity. Oh, Ryu is a lot lower than I thought. Maybe we should play some Ryu sometime. But he also doesn't have, like, a ton of identity. Like, throwing Hadokens is kind of boring. I play a lot of dog. Alright, it's time to switch to dog out. This one is for what? Because they lost their deck. Lady is a good choice. I like a tomboyish woman. I like a girl who could... I like a girl with short hair, yes. And she's got, like, the 2 eye color. Freaking hot. Yeah. Let me think. We're gonna play the 2-color red-purple faux Lu deck. I'm not amazing at this deck. It's kind of a higher skill deck than I realized. You kind of gotta play through your whole deck to, like, really succeed. Because you gotta get to red armor and loop the faux Lu, and that takes a second. But the main idea of the deck is that you use Frozen Spear Tuna to search for faux Lu, and faux Lu makes the red version of the red half of the deck really broken. We play 1 Leon to summon. We play 2 Leons to summon cards out of deck faster. He just seems efficient at doing that. Like, don't think of it as removing a card. Think of it as summoning a card from deck. It's exactly what it's doing. It's a pretty standard list. Mostly stolen from Yeldir, but I added some other cards, because I added the Amaterasu, because I'm really bad at getting this to 5 tribes, and it's only good when it's at 5 tribes. I can only get it to 5 tribes when I have 2 of them, so when I have the third one, just the third one left, it's really hard to get it to 5 tribes, so I added back in the Amaterasu that Yeldir doesn't need, because they're really good at the deck. They also play 2 Zombie Spin to cycle through the deck faster, which is really smart, but I'm not good enough at the deck. Thank you so much for breaking down. I love talking. I love talking about the decks. But yeah, the main game plan is to get to faux Lu and to abuse faux Lu, to get to red armor and add back faux Lu if you can, and to spiral into massive numbers. This is the deck that makes more sense just by seeing it, I think. Let's just hop in and try it out. We got a lot of removal and stuff. We got a lot of interaction, so it's kind of hard to play. Well, our last deck was like a late game combo deck. This one is very interaction based. This one has a lot. It's more mid range than our other deck was. All right, a 1500 change form is kind of scary. This is a great hand. It's got a lot of tribes in it. We drew another one. Oh, what is this? Why are you doing that to yourself? Maybe they're just a fan of whatever series that card comes from. That's my only... What are you doing, sir? That's a very undercurved card. Alright, we should basically be able to win from this position. Shouldn't be too hard to just remain winning. We just play this down and add back faux lose, basically. What are you doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That was pretty rude. This deck can be very rude. Very uncool at times. Like, in terms of what you're doing. It's kind of inconsiderate. Oh, they have that. That probably does it. Oh, it didn't? No. We were faster than them. I forgot that their guy has slow. We don't care, we dogs. Yeah, I gotta get in that dirty dog mindset. Bark, bark. I eat my food and I poop. That's all. Dog brain activate. Kumo mech on chart shot. Let's see what this is our highest rank opponent of stream. We will take this hand. I don't think we're going to do that well in this matchup. I think this is an unfavored matchup. We drew really good, though. Okay, this could be fine. This could be fine. That was good. I guess it didn't really matter that much in the end, now that I really think about it. They already got plenty of value. Alright, that was really good. They're going for it again. Harm. Do I have 5 in hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is so godlike. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we need it. We needed it. Folu, double Folu back to pocket. Holy cow, that's so OP. Get it all out of here. Oh, I needed that one to have 5, I think. 1, 2, 3. No, I still have 5.
Damage sustained.
I fought you with this? Oh my gosh. Wow. What a powerful deck. What a obscene pop-off. Those were the perfect draws. That was the perfect flowchart for 25 points. Oh my gosh. The dopamine is real, you guys. There ain't quite too many hits like getting 25 when you didn't think you were getting 25. This deck is broken. This is arguably the #1 deck. I think a lot of people early on are saying that this is the #1 deck. Maybe Purple 4s is the #1 deck. I think it's still too early to say. It's a pretty good hand. Yeah, that was really sick. He even went for like efficient like both of his combos, and he got destroyed by the red armor stuff. I'm not even that practiced on this deck, and we were able to pull that out. Shows how strong the deck is. I'd rather be playing Burn. I don't want to run the mirror match. I don't want to run the mirror match. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very weak bounce, but it's still fully. I don't think I'm good enough at this deck to play the mirror match. I guess we'll see. I don't exactly want to bounce her back. She's still really strong. Not really a choice. Not really a choice that I see. Is there another one? I've already used 2, right? There's no more. I'm gonna just cycle anyway. Oh, it was worth. Wait, no, it wasn't. 1, 2, 3, 4. There was another Folu. Wow. I counted incorrectly. That's one of the skills of this deck, is you gotta count good. Ah, we win! Oh, their version is not as good as the one that I stole from Yeldir. I made like 1 or 2 changes. I added Leon, basically, was all. And Leon isn't even the good part of the deck, obviously. He clogs up your pocket even. He's probably terrible. Broken! Alright, we'll play like a couple more, then we're gonna switch back to Baron, I think. Now that I'm actually like trying this deck out, it does seem like it's stronger than Baron. I thought Baron might have been stronger, but I didn't think that at all, actually. I thought I might have been better at playing Baron than at playing this, but even now, I'm like, you should play 2 colors, Scont. Not with his hand. I'm at the part of stream where I'm hungry. GG, thanks Eric Navarez. Was it you? Did I play you? I want to look at my recent opponents and see if it seems like an Eric was there. Just go like this. Now I can count. Now I have time to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Strange. I thought that was the guy that added a big green unit. I'm getting pizza. You're a lucky man. A lucky individual. Let's take 3, go down to 20. That seems good. Darn you. I wanted to go down to 20. What a weird play. Okay, this is looking like a pile of cards. Why not play Charge Shot with all this? I love that deck. I personally consider that to be Dark Axel's deck. That deck is inspired by Discord member Dark Axel, who is one of the best innovators for Orichi. I'm sure somebody else would have come up with it, but he's the one who plays it the most, so it's inspired by him for sure. Couldn't think of what to go for because I wanted to get to 20. I'm overthinking it. And when you get to numbers like this, it's over. It's GG's. We're only at +1. Oh my gosh, what are you doing? This is the second time tonight we've seen people playing really weird cards. Cards with no effect? How would you even determine that you should play that? Don't you want to play a card that's fun? Maybe it doesn't even go with Great Jaggy. Like, this card's fun and cool. I could see why somebody would choose to play that card. It's interesting. And this card, I totally get it. This is a strong card. But the vanilla Felicia, not even the one that summons 3, I'm like truly confused. Armored Armadillo, I totally get it. That's a strong card. And with Shield Spire, it seems like it can do stuff. I'm still fixated on the one card, though. Iris, I get it. It's a good card. Or it's an okay card. What is this? I'm not going to say anything. Emergency aid? It's fun because it has Art Charge 2 on it. That seems like why they picked it, for the Art Charge. Now we're talking. I need to stop, like, scrutinizing every card they play. Bro, it was just that one Felicia that really threw me for a loop. Why are you playing Vanilla's no effect Felicia? Uncut Pat, was that Eric Navarez? Or was that the person we just fought? Oh, it's Double Iris, then Uncut Pat. Is Double Iris Lex Luthor? That would be interesting. I mean, is it Eric Navarez? Billion Sword is pretty scary, but I don't know if he's needed a nerf still. Why they nerding? Why these nerds doing nerd stuff? I don't know if black needs nerfed right now. It's like, people are calling it the weakest color. I don't think it's true, but people are saying black is the weakest color. Frank the Tank! I love Frank the Tank. He's an icon. He takes photos. He's photographed wars, you know. That's what he says. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh. We played like the other. I played against you the other day, Jimmy Blevins. As Jimmy Blevins, I was aware. I noticed. Purple's got 2 good decks. Purple's got the new Purple Force, and it still has Lock. Lock is still really scary. And I mean, it technically has, it like participates in the deck that we're playing. That kind of counts, maybe. Oh no, they just hit us with that. That's pretty bad. This sounds like an Undertale song. It has like an Undertale-esque motif. Oh, oops. I thought I dropped it fast. I thought I didn't drop it before the lock left. I think I just lost. Yep. Everything, pretty much everything is really good. Yeah, everything is really strong. It's a weird situation to find ourselves in. Let's see if we can get out of this. It's gonna be close. Oh, okay, they're playing demons. They haven't drawn their best card yet. That was 8. Of course, we only drew the 1 copy of our best card. We finally drew another one. What feels the same? All the decks feel the same? Oh, it didn't do enough damage. Wow, what a good split for us. 1, 2, 3, only 3. It's the only good option. They don't feel the same anymore. All the colors don't feel the same. I feel like green still feels like green. Black still is like doing black stuff. Red is a little bit combo centered right now, where it's like it's payoffs for, like, damage is your payoff rather than being like what you do. Red is a little different than it used to be, yeah. But I think it's more fun than it used to be. In my opinion, I love combo red. One, two, 3, only 3. We need to draw Amaterasu off the top or something. We need to draw another Fulu off the top. I can't believe we struggled so hard when our opponent didn't even draw good. No! They deserved it. They played way better than us. Oh, that deck doesn't feel the same. I want to play that deck either next week or the week after. I want to play that deck this season. I really want to play Red Growth this season. But I want to play it with more of a machine focus. Let's switch back to Baron. I lost badly there, so we have to switch now. There was no excuse for that loss. I just stopped paying attention and didn't decide which card I wanted to play at the end in time. I was like, it kind of makes sense, but I was definitely thinking it was the wrong play too. I should have played, I can see it in my replay screen over here. I should have played the Ted and Snowflake, I guess. Alright, we're back to burn. Now I'm feeling good. Machine red ain't the same, but it's cooler. You're right, it's not. It doesn't have that insta turn. If you want something similar, you should play True Power. True Power is the most high roll deck at the moment. Or Purple Lock, but that's kind of hard. But True Power is the same flowcharty kind of vibe. No! I almost failed at dragging the card. That would have been sucked. One shield down. Now we just have to get through the remaining defenses. 2 shields down. It was easy to defeat you. Haha, now you're defenseless. I don't know what I'm doing. I was like, is that their 10? Thankfully not. Come on, come on, come on. Yes. The double. The unexpected double. Oh, it didn't kill it. Oh, because of the -2 damage, I forgot. Okay, it'll do 3 damage. That's pretty solid. I don't like True Power. You don't like to wash dish. You should play the dog deck we just played. That dog deck is crazy. It's just kind of difficult. It's just kind of... I'm hard focused on my low power purple deck. That sounds fun too. I need to experiment more with purple. I don't play it very much. Because it's just always so good that I'm like annoyed playing it. I never want to play like Lock. Like Lock is so annoying. Bingo. Bango. We'll use one. Hopefully 2 splits top, 1 splits bottom. Wow, that was really good. That's exactly what we wanted. It was a little greedy. Down to one of my Leons. Hopefully it's the top Leon. That would be so good for me. Oh my gosh, that was broken. I'm not even gonna do nothing. Cool. Lock is a classic. Lock is a classic, to be honest. I did have a lot of fun with the Beautiful 8 Lock, I think was the most broken one of all time. That's like one of the strongest decks they have ever made to this day. It's like, what if every card in the deck was as good as unnerfed Fairy Leviathan? That's what unnerfed TB8 Lock was. One of the most interactive, fast-paced decks of all time. So exciting. What a good meta. For like a month, and then it didn't get nerfed fast enough. What a cool, memorable deck. That was the era for me where certain decks were like, I'm like, this is the freaking Tearlament of TEPPEN, dude. It does more stuff than any other deck, and it has more interaction. It like plays in ways that no other deck can play. It's like, how could anything keep up with this? And then they released more other purple decks that were even better. Like, they released Frenzy afterwards, and I was like, okay, well, this one is a little more boring. This one doesn't have, like, the interaction or the cool factor. It just put out big numbers consistently. Made the meta a lot more boring. That. No, you don't. TB8 was a fun meta for sure. I don't even know what I necessarily like. I think Burn is probably one I want to play as like my main deck for the season. I love the way that you can find different combo lines and you have to like set up and earn your pop-offs for later in the game. And the massive comeback potential is so exciting. But I'm like considering going for like a high placement again. Like I got my best placement of all time last season, and the only way I can top it is if I got top 10. And I would have to find like the perfect deck for my skills that can like really, really perform. And I don't know if I'm good enough at Burn. It might be the dog deck, it might be Yawn, but I don't know if Yawn is good enough. Bison Yawn. I mean, it seems really good. I haven't really played it much. I haven't played it yet this season. So I'll try out Bison Yawn eventually. Although I'm talking about wanting to finish good. My more important thing this season, last season was my season to finish really good. This season I'm just going to be focused on streaming every week. Rather than trying to get top 10, I just want to play every week. And come out to stream every week, I mean. Because I missed a stream last week because I was doing so good. I was like, sorry guys, see you laters. Alright, they can't stop this. They've got no stops. I miss Jill. There she is, and there she goes. How sad. How sad to see Jill in such a state. Get top placement, show how good you are. I'll try, but I tried really hard last season, and I don't think I can mentally try that hard again. It was very difficult. It was very mentally draining. But we'll try. But once again, the important thing is just to stream every week. The last stream of the month will probably be like a try-hard stream, but other than that, I want to play some memes this month. I wanted to play Machine Red, and I wanted to play... There was something else I wanted to play. I do want to play Purple at some point this season. Next week is probably going to be X decks, like True Power and Heart Tank. That's what I'm thinking next week is. But I kind of want to play Purple this month. The Purple Forest seems fun. Yeah, this is good. I don't know why I was looking at it so long. I'll get top 100 at least. Like, we're obviously going to go for top 100, but not necessarily top 10. Because that's more than 10 times harder. Yeah, thanks, Lex. That's, like, the right pep talk I need. Like, right now I am overthinking it. I'm like, do I go for it or not? Play Halt? No. You guys were such haters when I played Halt. It was not fun to play Halt. Like, it's not a deck that I love to play, and you guys make it less fun to play by rooting for me to lose. Or whatever. Whatever the weird ulterior motive is with Halt. Halt is not gonna be a deck I play this month. There's a weird obsession with this deck that I do not approve of. Burn is only at 7. I'll root for you. You've seen me beat everyone in the top 10 at least twice. Oh my gosh. Thanks. I don't know if it's easy. It would be quite an achievement. I'm just always about, like, self-improving. Like, I always want to get a new personal best, and that's the only personal best that's left. Other than rank 11, but I'd rather go all the way. Oh, we have this as well. I think it's time to Story of My Life. I really want to play this though. It's a good card to play. Careful considerations are occurring. I still don't know if we're going to be able to win from this position. Alright, that's really good. That's the best pull too. Wait, shit, I'm not at enough anymore. I'm good at the game, but I just threw by doing my Hadoken bad. Okay, we got time to charge up. Okay, then we're gonna go for the Kage Shuffle. Okay. Actually, we're just gonna go for Kage. Oh, we do have to do the Kage Shuffle, I forgot. So close. It's up to this. Okay, we win. That was close. This deck is so exciting to play. I love playing this deck. It's thrilling. You gotta bet it all on that last moment. I'm feeling mellowed out at this point. I don't have a lot else to yap about. I've been going to school, but I'm failing my class, so I'm gonna retake it. If you guys are curious about my school, it's difficult to balance. It's difficult to like ram my head against it with ADHD. I need to like take an instant release medication after work so I can focus better, or just go to the library. I have specific plans for doing better next term. I think we have a good start here. So I'm excited for next term where I will do better, where I'm planning to do better. Oh, no, no, no. School for, I'm going to school for, I want to get a psychology degree. I want to be like a social worker or a therapist would be cool. I want to listen to people for a living instead of just yapping for a living. Like, what if I were to shut up for once? Like, wouldn't that be a novel concept? Okay, I was like, what are you talking about? I was supposed to do the thingy. We're only at one action. I might have to play him anyway. Alright, we drew a good card. We drew good. My wife is going for something similar. I support her in her endeavors. We will both get a degree. I'm still determined to get a degree. I'm just more aware of how difficult it will be now. We're 1 point behind them. What a rough spot to be in. They can just do nothing. Okay, they're not going to just do nothing. Alright, we got the answer to Hado. Whoa. Really? The early Kage is crazy. Crazy. You're supposed to do something? What do you mean? You don't have to go to school. There's no requirement. They were just desperate to use their overwhelming terrors that they're net decking. And because they're net decking, I know that they don't have the bounce action because they're playing this silly overwhelming terror version that doesn't have any bounces. Very silly. You through. I think. Yeah, they can't even get to burn. I'll put this back too. Alright. I'll save Kage. It feels so good when you get down to, like, it's so much fun when you successfully play your whole deck without using 3 whole card slots and you get such a huge payoff for it. So satisfying. He does 19 damage blind, so let's just go for it. Oh, okay. I guess we'll see what happens next. They haven't used any You Will Be Mine, and their version also plays 3 copies. So I'm mostly worried about Donovan Bane, I guess. Yeah, there it is. What were you thinking with that? Just needed to cycle it, I guess. Okay, this is gonna be flashy. They summoned Kage, are you kidding? Oh no. We lose for sure because of that. Okay, I went for mine first. Oh my gosh, we played through Kage. We are so lucky. That was crazy. They got so lucky and we were just able to play through it. Anything but Kage and we win. I swear to God if I get Kage. Okay. No, we're fine. That had anti-air? I used the wrong card. I still might have time to use it. Respond. They get to kill mine. That was so close. That was so clutch. That was an amazing match. I wonder where my misplay was. That was some good TEPPEN. I'm not even mad at all. That was really, really good back and forth. Alright, let's try and get 2 more in there. 2 more games and then it's gonna be bedtime. I'm pretty tired. It's gonna be drink water time because I'm almost out of water. I guess I can do that now because I still have some. What am I saying? High level red gameplay. Your comment makes me think of this one TEPPEN video that lives in infamy in my mind because it's like the most popular TEPPEN video on the internet. It's titled High Level TEPPEN Gameplay. And it's somebody at C rank playing against a bot with like a starter deck. And a bunch of the comments are like, wow, this game looks kind of lame. And it's like, what you're seeing is lame, but the game itself is badass as hell. You're just not seeing what the game actually is. That was rough. The game is lame. Wait, shit. Oh, it had charge shot effect. I was like, it's gonna go down to 3 and then destroy her. I was like, I played myself. Ah, it went down to 3 and destroyed him. Yuri's a pretty good card. I need to start putting that back in all my green decks. I took it out of some of them because it wasn't very good last season. But it's such a cool card. Darn it. Alright, let's get 1 or 2 more in there. Hopefully one that lasts a little bit longer. Very cool car. Duh. I think it's cool that they printed a card with such big numbers on it. It makes for very interesting games that go differently than other games do. No, this isn't a very good hand. Thankfully we drew good on our mole. Let's go with the frustration play. Double 80 is the frustration play. People hate playing against double 80. But one of them was going to die, so I'm putting it back. All in on the double 80. That's pretty good. Big numbers make my card game brain happy. Bow! What a classic banger this is. Taking me back to case number 3 of the first game. Retro as it gets. One of the best Ace Attorney cases. Who could even deny it? The Power Rangers case where the Power Rangers accidentally kill a different Power Ranger in costume. It's like you're watching the live Kamen Rider show and when one of them just straight up dies and it's like, that's just hard. That's just cool. That's just what I expected. Nobody is at fault. There is no legal repercussion that should occur. We should have just been expecting that. I like cool card effects, like cards like Lady that add copies of itself to infinitely loop itself. Thankfully, it doesn't do that anymore. Let me think. Could go like this. Could go like this. Could go like this.
This is coming.
Meow, 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 meow.
Here, this one.
I'm getting tired. I can't think of what else to say. I'm just thinking about how cool Ace Attorney is. I want to finish. I want to get back into playing the Apollo Justice game. I got bored with that one. I'm just difficult at focusing on reading. I just want to play TEPPEN all day. I want to play things that give me dopamine, like Binding of Isaac or TEPPEN, things that are very fast dopamine givers. I think it's my ADHD that causes these problems. I like that draw. No hero art for you. Yu-Gi-Oh player, are you? Did I say something about Yu-Gi-Oh? Yu-Gi-Oh is freaking cool. I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but I haven't played since like 2020. I played from 2018 to 2020, so a very specific period of time that I am aware of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards from. Huh. Oh, if they go for the stupid man attack, we lose, but I think we win. That was close. Don't like to read. I struggle with reading. Like, actually sitting down and reading a book is pretty difficult. Alright, let's get one more in here. This is gonna be the last one. Maybe it will be a fast one. Welcome to Champion Blue Goblin. Introduced me to Sustulus. I hope that you have been provided sustenance. If you Google Sconchulus, I'm pretty sure it pulls up my old Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro deck profile where I posted some of my Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks. And there were little, like, short guides. That was, like, the introduction. That was, like, the first iteration of me writing guides for decks. Was for Yu-Gi-Oh! They weren't very good decks. Ah, they ascended on me. We'll try again. Wonderful. That's exactly what we needed. All right. We're bone zoned. We really needed that to pop off. It's okay, your TEPPEN decks are better. But Yu-Gi-Oh! Was my original passion, so it's sad that they're so bad. Okay, here's a play. That's annoying. We're still not even at 9 burn. We freaking got bodies. Ball or nut? Nut is a funny word. Nut is very self-contained. I'm busy losing. You came at a bad time. It's not too late to get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! I want to, but it's really expensive. And, like, every time I look at new modern Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff, I'm, like, overwhelmed. Like, I want to know what all of the cards do, and I don't know what most of the cards do. Like, I miss the days when I knew all the cards. Well, that was gay. Let's try one more. Secret bonus round where I try to not lose. Nut it is. I'm glad I could be helpful. I'm glad I could provide an unbiased opinion. We'll do one more. Because we lost bad. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is very expensive. Decks cost like $300. Why is Yu-Gi-Oh! System like that? Every card that has ever been printed in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is legal currently, except for the ones that are banned. That's probably what you mean. It's like, it's a game with an eternal format, so there's a lot of problems in Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a lot of BS. It's hard for them to balance it. Although it's mostly the new cards that are relevant, but once in a while an old card will be relevant, and it's always cool. Damn it! Co-money! They want yo money, that's why they call them co-money. What are you talking about? Surely the third time it won't fail. They would have to ascend for CL. Okay. Nuts and bolts or nuts and balls? You're too funny, D-Such. This is exactly my sense of humor. Just balls jokes. This is the last match, so we're gonna see if we can play out of this. Possibly not. That's too many. That's too much nuts. What? You gotta have a balance with your nuts. You can't just have nut on nut. That would be pure nut action. Surely it is responsible to have balance. Oh, come on, man. Lady, are you talking about Lady? There is no good way to counter Lady. She's OP. That's the point. Partner hours. Go away, partner hours. Wait, no. Oh, God. I clicked on partner hours. There's a new freaking update on my phone, and it doesn't hide everything that it needs to. Alright. We ended on a lost streak. This is probably not going to be my top 100 deck. We'll have to see what will be. Didn't do super well at the end there. But overall, we did good. It was a fun stream overall. I always love my streams, even if I lose. That's certainly not the decider of if it was a good stream. Dej! We are! Does this mean we get another match? You know, that would be predictable. That would be... For once, it wasn't because of the damn pop-up. It should mean that, but I think I'm going to call it. I think I'm going to show some self-restraint. And I'll see you guys more powerful next week. I'll practice more and I'll come up with some... We'll play green, which will be my stronger color, because it's my best color. Thank you for your strange questions, everybody, and your excellent candor, your excellent way that you conduct yourself. What's the best card that resets attack and defense changes? That's a sad question because I want it to be evasive action. I want it to be this card, but this card was nerfed. So the card that it would be the best card at the moment in standard that resets attack and that resets changes would be All Systems Down, but I don't really like this card. I think Disarm is better in the deck because this is kind of a win more card. If you're playing unlimited, then there's plenty of options. Like, maybe there's not that many. Well, whatever. That was my answer. Yeah, the seal. Yeah, that's my answer. Silence Plea is pretty bad. Guardian's Doubts, that's the best one. Because it has an upside. This is the unnerfed evasive action with an upside, but you can't use it on your own cards. This card was nerfed because you could use it on your own cards, and then they've never unnerfed it. Like, they need to unnerf this already. It would be so important and useful. That's my most desired change. Otherwise, it's this card. Alright, you suckered me into talking about a game I love and sharing fun discussions about the game's history. Isn't that tragic? Anyway, everybody, as always, please like the video if you liked the video, subscribe if you subscribed. Once again, I'm Sconchulous, and I'll see you in the next one.